list of followers, not on my personal. I don't like them getting too big because I know I let some squares in there. I let some haters in there by mistake. So I got to see who is who. So I told Morningstar, man, tell everybody they got to join the school. You know what I mean? They got to join the Patreon or join my school program, my little school app, the SKOOL. They got to, come to a seminar. They got to, buy a course or something. You know what I mean? Otherwise, tell them that I told you to block everybody that don't. Simple as that. Now, you know why I can say that? Because it's my game. You know what I mean? I don't owe it to nobody. So, I keep it as raw as I want to keep it. So I told Morningstar, hey, you can blame it on me. Tell the niggas that, if you don't like it, it's just what Bosshogg said. It's his pages, nigga. You know what I mean? He say he kicking everybody off that ain't, shopping and popping. Because if the niggas don't want to learn, they ain't your friends. Because as you going to the top, them niggas gonna be the people that try to hold you back. Okay, shout out to young Rolls Royce Goldie. He told me something years ago. I gave him some game, gave him hella game, and he was like, I said, man, don't go back to to your city trying to, give your brothers this game. They didn't pay for it, you paid for it. Okay? You go try it and make your life a success with it. He went back, he said, boss, I did exactly what you told me not to do. I went back and I told them niggas, and they said, nah, man, you got this part backward. No, man, you got that part wrong. No, man, me and my bitch been doing it like this. They argued with 9 out of every 10 things that he said. And he told me, man, he said, boss, I'm sitting up here with a custom Rolex on. I'm sitting up here with Rolls Royce and everything. He said, and them motherfuckers damn near homeless. And that's the way the world is. It's our friends, our family, the people that we speak to online, the people that follow us, the people that we follow and all that. It's those people that hold us back. We can do great things had we not been held back by so many suckers. But that's an excuse. And a man can't have an excuse to be a man. He got to motherfucking move out all doubt out of his way. He got to move all doubt out of his way, man, to be successful. All right, best way to keep your mouthpiece strong every day, talking to bitches. That's the best way. Study other people that got strong mouthpieces, man, but talk to some bitches yourself too. You know what I mean? You got to get out shooting. That takes me back to something I was going to teach on in this 11 o'clock class. Oscar Smith, okay, the Brazilian, right? I think he put 45 on the USA in 92. No, in 85, I think it was. I think it was 85. Yeah, 92 was the Charles Barkley story I'm going to talk about. But in 85, he laced them brothers with like a 45 piece, right? And he missed a three. And he ran back over to another spot. They handed it back out to him because he was a star on their team. They handed back out to him. He hit the second three. And he said that he was leaning on the guys that was shooting against him. He was telling them, shoot it. I'm not going to check you, shoot it. And he was laughing at him. And the guys' numbers started going down. They started getting hesitant to shoot. But he missed the three out in front of everybody, in front of the whole world. He kept running, went around to another open spot, shot another three, hit it. At the end of the game, he said, hold on. Let me see if I can find the quote. Hold on for a minute. Let's see. It's people messaging me already. Hold on for a minute, brothers. Damn, I got so many notes that I sent out to the brothers. I can't even find it. Bro, I can't even find the motherfucker, but it was something like, you can't take a bad shot. You did. Oh, when you get in that bitches, think about it like that. You can't take a bad shot, bro. Keep shooting. You can't take a bad shot. Hey, man, all y'all brothers that ain't got profile pics, put up a profile pic, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all know I start blocking. Everybody ain't got a profile pic once I get that blocking thing in me. You say you fell out with a P friend about that same thing. Yeah, you can't share the game with them. If they didn't pay for it, you can't share it with them. It's almost a curse to share it with them, bro. You know what I mean? You got to recognize that they are not ready for the shit that you ready for. Like the Rolls Royce guy told me before, every kernel don't pop at the same time. You got a bag of popcorn here. They all motherfucking seeds and shells and shit. But every one of them ain't gonna pop at the same time, bro. You know what I mean? You got to be ready for as fast as you ready for. You know what I mean? And it might be sometimes some of your homies might blow up before you. Me and my brother Tay both made millions when we was young. But he would blow up before me because he didn't mind telling a lie or doing whatever he had to do to get there. And I had feelings about what I would have to do, like what I didn't want to look like, what I didn't want to appear like. You know what I mean? So, I couldn't look at him and be jealous of his success. No, I would give him his props. I would pat him on the back. You know what I mean? That's what players do. And players know that their time is coming as long as you don't give up. But you gotta. They said something in the '90s, man, that they taught me. They said you gotta run your race. Motherfucker gotta run his own race, man. You can't run everybody else's race. You know what I mean? You gotta run your own race, man. You know what I mean? So you got the game that you got when you bought that course and when you went to them seminars. Them other niggas, man, they ain't ready for that yet. You got to remember, most niggas is out in the world being independents. This game ain't an independent game. You know what I mean? Like, it's a game where we get game from the people that's richer than us, man. I mean, that's just how it go. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. I finally realized, you know what I'm saying, you got to show people through your life, no doubt. No doubt, you know what I mean? Actions speak a whole lot, harder than words, man. And people respect action. And you know, when you talking about in a world of people that their conversation is good, they very seldomly respect words. Real shit, you know what I mean? You know, that's why shit get out of hand sometimes, because they be used to so many people capping. So today is a and I don't use this word the wrong way. It's a finesse world, meaning there's a lot more technology and conversation on than back in the day. It was a lot more physical, grunt work going on. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You got to recognize that part of it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Even though you taught me that years ago, no doubt. It's about the actions, bro. It's about the actions, man. You know what I mean? My brother that just called on. Did I miss a question from you just a minute ago? I got to get ready to run, man. Blessing you too, fam. Did I miss a question from you? It was seeming like something that you were saying, man. I don't know if I answered it or not. Top of it, baby. Top of it. You did. All right, man. I'm about to get on, man, and handle my business, man. But a shout out to the brother Rio T, man. This message is brought to y'all by him today. You did. He bought the shots for you brothers, man. So, much props to the niggas that buy the shots. You know what I mean? So get them niggas y'all props, man. That's why I tell y'all who did it. So, y'all know that they paid for this. They sponsored this message to get to y'all. You know what I mean? Hey, man, y'all join the Patreon or see me on the school and what I'm building over there. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of courses, man. Courses are a godsend. That's why I do more courses than I do anything else. Courses will change your motherfucking life, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother that said yesterday that the Dan Lock joint changed his life. And I'm gonna go one step into that for you. The Dan Kennedy shit changed my life. You know what I mean? I mean, buying courses is for, motherfucker that's serious about something. If you're not as serious, then buy some books. Nigga, you ain't gotta buy books from me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Buy some courses from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to buy them from me. So if you don't like Bosshogg, you can just say, I ain't buying Bosshogg shit. But definitely don't boycott buying courses, because you need to get smarter and as soon as possible. You know what I mean? Courses is like college, but you can learn it at your own pace, because you ain't gonna never lose that book. That, courses just come with a big booklet or, some audios or some videos or whatever. So you got to not lose that thing. Like, if you don't think courses change your life, ask the brother Rolls Royce Goldie. That motherfucker riding a Rolls Royce today, man. You know what I mean? Young rich motherfucker can afford a mansion today. Look at him. Look at me. Look at my brother in Detroit. You know what I mean? Nigga putting out probably 9 movies a year. Courses change motherfucking life. All 3 of us believe in courses. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, most people don't know what they don't know. So I don't kick it with motherfuckers that ain't, into educating themselves. You want to sit on the live and talk shit. There's a reason that lives are free. You know what I mean? I don't like, that's why I stopped going on lives, because I don't like the energy of it. You know what I mean? I don't like to be around so many free niggas, because when you pay for something, you pay attention. You know what I mean? You be on point, you be on time. You know what I mean? Holla at my brother out in New York. When he came to the seminar, motherfuckers was on time coming to each time, because we pull up. I teach for 2 hours, then we take a break. We go fuck with some bitches, go get something to eat, go shopping or whatever we gonna do. Then we show back up. You know what I mean? And, we meet like 3 times that day. A motherfucker ain't gonna be late if he paid for something. You know what I mean? And some money is throwaway money. So sometimes we will buy a $30 book and not read it because it's $30, depending on what level your pain threshold is, right? But I pay $10,000 for a course. I'm paying attention, Jack. I'm gonna read it over and over again. I'm reading it so much, man, that the pages are starting to tear out the motherfucking joint. You know what I mean? I'm listening to it so much, man, that, my phone is hot. You know what I mean? You know, you got to want to change your life. You got to be obsessed with changing your life, man. You know what I mean? You tell people that all the time Goldie came from up on the Bosshogg. Yeah, and I'm sure he learned from some other players along the way too, man. But me and him did some good work together, man. You know what I mean? And he was a smooth motherfucker when I met him. So it wasn't like he didn't have no game. He just came to my first seminar in Vegas, and he just kept showing up, man. But he had that same kind of energy that I had, man. You know what I mean? That energy that, man, first, I'm gonna be in shape. I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna get me a bitch, man. I'm gonna go out and go get rich, man. You know, so dig that. You know what I mean? You know, he say, been following me for years, been grabbing up some $50 courses. Yeah, no doubt. You know what I mean? That's the way you want to work. You want to work your way into wherever you're comfortable at. Eventually, you'll get comfortable with the 250. It ain't nothing. You'll get comfortable with the 500. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You want to push yourself like that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, little by little, you know, life is like learning is like working out, right? Man, you first get in the gym, you pushing 245, right? But you're gonna inch up to 250. You're gonna inch up to 255. You're gonna inch up, you know what I'm saying? By the end of a few months, man, you at 285. You know what I'm saying? Broad come in that room and she see you with that 285 on that joint. You know what I mean? You know, same thing about squatting. You know what I mean? You know, you first go in there, you squatting 850. You know what I'm saying? A few months later, man, I mean, you know, you squatting, you know, 1100, 1200, man. Bars starting to bend and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know, shoulders is big. You know, all that shit, man. You know what I mean? You know. Huh. That's funny for a white man to call me nigga. I'm not cool like that. You know? I'm not cool like that at all. You know, my white bitches don't say nigga. You smoke crack. You know, you got to be crazy to come in here like that. Now, a lot of people are cool like that. I'm just not. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't let black people call me nigga. I don't call them nigga. They don't call me nigga. You know, we don't. That's ghetto. You know what I mean? It's too ghetto for us. You know what I mean? We more educated than that. And when we do, and shit rolls downhill. So when we do certain things, our bitches gonna do it. Okay? So if we said we against getting high, but then the bitch catch us high, that means rules can be broke for her, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, you know how it go. I appreciate it, dirty DFW, man. You know, we've been in the trenches, baby. You know what I'm saying? I know how you get down. I appreciate you, baby. You know, and you know I move the same way for you. You understand me? You know, a lot of people don't know that story, man. You know what I mean? It's back before I was really doing my thing in Dallas, man. And I come out there to get a bitch, and me and some nigga had some confusion. You know what I mean? And my brother Free Cash and Dirty DFW pulled up quick. You understand me? You know, I mean, man, but that's how I am. You know what I mean? And man, my brothers can't have no issue. You know what I mean? Not in my town. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. You know what I mean? That's the way that men move. That's why I always remember him. You dig? That's why I remember him. No doubt. But yeah, man, you know, this game is about you having a standard for man. You know what I mean? This is what I first started off talking about. You got to have a standard of brand as to what a man means for you, like what me and Dirty DFW standing for and all that kind of shit. What the boy Capricorn Picky talking about. You know, we got to have a standard for men and not go under that standard. You know what I mean? You know, we ain't playing the limbo where we trying to go under a motherfucking standard. No. You know what I mean? We got a better shot of jumping over that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got a better shot of climbing. You said the triple D up in this motherfucker. You understand me? You know. I've been having a lot of success out of Dallas, man, but I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. You know, you and Free Cash, man, was probably some big reasons as to why I had to do the Dallas ring before I did the Houston joint. You know what I mean? I did the Dallas ring before I did the what other city was it that I did? I don't know, man, but you know, it was an important thing. And shout out to that nigga that knocked me from Dallas some years ago. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always, you understand me, talk about that motherfucker. You understand me? And the fuck bitch, then let it happen. You know what that nigga Noble D say? You know what I mean? And see, we can laugh and say nigga and this and that, man, but I'm not calling nobody else nigga. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? If I do, I gotta apologize for that because that ain't where we at. We don't want other people saying that shit, man. We don't, you know, we don't play like that. You know what I mean? That was just goofy. You know what I mean? You know, that wasn't Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, or Daffy. That was goofy. You know what I mean? But anyway, Noble yelled one time when I was, sweating the bra that he had. And she, she was out of pocket. She was liking it. She was, wobbling, as Jimmy used to say. You know what I'm saying? Knees was turning into spaghetti. She, saying, she was almost going down for the count. And Nova ran in the front. He say, "Bitch, you let this motherfucker do this to me." You know what I'm saying? And I knew what he meant. Just from the player side. You know what I mean, bro? You can't get curious about nobody. You know what I mean? What you doing being curious? You know what I mean? So you make me look crazy. You know what I mean? So I know exactly what he was talking about. But for the bras, she just was probably scared just because he was yelling. Because you got to think Noble's smooth, man. He's one of them smooth players out of San Francisco, man. You dig? So RP to Noble as well, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, I got to go on the road, man. I was supposed to seen this broad a minute ago, and I got a class to teach. I was supposed to talk about an hour ago now. All right, man, I got to go on the road, man. Yeah, man, y'all hit the like button, man, but y'all going to see probably about 3-4 little videos, man. This joint would have been long. They kept kicking us off, and y'all missed out on most of the other one, too. They kicked us off of this motherfucker, and I didn't get to save it, Jack, but I don't work without it being on the recording, man. So if y'all get in Patreon and shit, you know what I mean? Y'all be able to bump into it anyway. Now, the Patreon got a whole lot of shit that ain't on these lives, too, man. So, remember, there's levels to the game. This stuff that's free, you can buy the shots and hang out here, man. But, I mean, the Patreon going to be a little heavier than that. You know what I mean? And then in school, I found some different amount of value that I'm giving to that. You know what I mean? But the courses naturally are the creme de la creme. The classes are the live fellowship. We getting down, holding each other to a certain standard every weekend. You know what I mean? What did you do this week? What did you do? Why not? You know what I mean? Oh, man, you jiving. You know what I mean? You step your game up, and we put that pressure on each other every day. Like, even being in the school, it puts the pressure on me. That's why I'm never just on the sideline teaching. I'm right in the mix because I ain't too old to really need that pressure to get the next house, to get the next car, to get the next set of jewelry or whatever. You know what I mean? So, remember, man, this game is says stay down, you dig? They'll say the school taking off. Man, oh yeah, that school joint is cool, man. But this school, man, been around probably about 15 years. They ain't never been without people since the moment I started it, Jack. You know what I mean? So, it's a part of this fraternity. We are a part of making history inside of this game, you dig? Hey man, y'all stay safe, man. Queasy Pond, what up, dog? Dirty DF Dub. I think thanks for the continued support, my brother. You dig? Picky Sport Rotten, what up, dog? All right, man. I'ma holler at you, brothers. My brother Devin Malik, what up, dog? All right, man. Y'all stay safe. Peace and love, baby. 100, man. Hey, man. I'ma see half of y'all on the Patreon in a couple hours, man, because I'm gonna drop some shit on there. All right, peace and love, baby. 100.